2023 DSA match play final out here in Nieuwegein. We have a great matchup for you today. I am Dean Schaub, and coming at you is Björn Klaassen and Jasper Sluimer. Björn has been on a tear in this last year and a half, putting up some solid finishes, not just in the Netherlands, but also abroad. He's got his rating all the way up to 929. Jasper is a power player with an ultimate background. And let's check it out. Hole 1 has a Mando tree there on the right. You got to work around to a basket on a hill. And first time on camera, Björn might be feeling the jitters. We'll see. Jasper puts one down there. You see it's raining. Not ideal, but hey, it's the Netherlands. These guys are used to it. Needs a little bit more bite on that forehand to get it around. And yeah, OB. So the good thing about match play is, well, something like this could happen, I guess. And another OB. But the best thing about match play is if you mess up a hole, you just leave it behind. So we are not counting strokes out here. It's just holes 1. Jasper kind of gifts Björn one with that OB. And yeah, what looked like a Jasper hole, now it looks like it's going to be a push. Nieuwegein got a redesign a couple years ago by Disc Golf Park Benelux, and a big thank you to Hans Krins at Disc Golf Park for giving us the image files for the T signs. So thank you to Hans and Disc Golf Park Benelux. Hole 2 is a lot of short holes out here, but this is a 70-meter, little soft shot, a little bit downhill. OB creeps up on the right quite easily. It's not as easy as it looks. Jasper trying to ring one up, but he'll have a putt. Always nice putting in wet, soggy leaves. So we will push there as well, it looks like. Oh, give it to him, Björn. Yeah, you can give him that putt. Gentlemanly match play. You can tell from his hat he's a gentleman. So, hole 3, another little shorty. Definitely have to avoid the water, though. You want to hang one out to the right, in my opinion. Let it fade back in. Just like that. Yeah, I think Jasper plays here a lot, so he knows better than me, but yeah, he is absolutely parked. You see that water creeping up, that's why I say hang one out to the right, let it fade. A lot of people run straight at the bucket and walk up and they're 8 meters deep in that pond. So we are all tied up after 3, and we are moving along. This is another hyzer hole, in my opinion. You want to get out over the path even and let something fade back at the basket. Ooh, we probably wanted a little more ground play there, but he'll have a putt. See what Jasper's got. Identical to the last hole. Alright, no more nerves from Björn. He cashes that putt, no problem. And Jasper follows suit. So, good golf being played here, 2 birdies. And we are moving on to hole 5. Hole 5, another short one that is tougher than it looks. I love the backhand line, because it's just a soft little beautiful turnover putter shot. Björn going with the forehand. Probably Probably the higher percentage play, to be honest. I just am addicted to soft putter turnovers. Jasper loves a harp shot. Will usually pull out the harp if he can. So Jasper takes advantage of the forehand miss from Björn, wins that one with a birdie, and he is up 1, marching on to hole 6. One of the longer holes out here at Nieuwegein. You really need something that's going to hold that turn but not turn too much, if that makes sense. Because you do have to blast it in between those two guardian trees, which Jasper does not do. That's more like it. Björn getting the old loop, swoop, and pull, and he has got a putt. He's happy about that one. Ooh, and avoided the casual water. Oh, and Jasper, not enough mustard there on his approach. He has got to make this to have any chance at even halving the hole. And no sir. So he will concede, and we are all tied up. Heading into hole number 7. So OB on the left, as you can see. Pretty straightforward shot. You don't want to go past the basket because that is some thick roughage down there. Ooh, giving it an ace run. Trying to ring it up. Jasper with the standstill. Very deliberate motion and a little Tony Hawk off the branch there right at the basket. No problem. I like Jasper's style out here. No rain gear. Don't care. Right through the water. Picking up putters. What a nice guy. Heading into hole 8. All tied up. 62 meters. There's a Mando. You really got to get around that edge. Trust your disc. Björn pushing it a little straight again, but good enough fade. I think that's a berg. Just running straight with the berg. Never seen that play on this hole, but I like it. And that's cash. That's the difference in Björn's game the last year and a half. He is making those putts, a lot more confidence. And I really think he is a threat this year to maybe take down his first national tour victory. Don't tell him I told you. 91 meter par 3 here. Another longer hole out here on a shorter course. And again, you want to push something pretty straight because you don't want to get in those low-hanging branches on the right. That's more of a lucky type of line. So you want something that turns but doesn't turn too much. It's a tricky shot. And as you can see, enough big trees around the basket to make a lot of lies trickier than they need to be. Oh, and Jasper needed to cash that putt, especially in match play. So we're all tied up, heading into hole 10. This is a weird one. You got to pick your gap and just commit to it, or else you kick OB right, you kick OB into the water on the left, even worse. And yeah, got to keep it low. You see those low-hanging branches. So Björn making it look easy on a pretty, honestly, it's a anxiety-provoking hole for a lot of people. Jasper just, I think that was a harp again, just throwing it way past the basket. This guy can throw harps and bergs and stuff, where a lot of people throw fairway drivers. A lot of power in Jasper Sluimer. But Björn taking this hole with a nice birdie. That is not a birdie hole, to be honest. That's a tough one, so that's a nice birdie. Hole 11, one of the longer holes out here again. Björn going with a forehand. The usual play, I think, is just kind of a slight turnover. Let it come back at the end, right under that beautiful tree in the back. Oh, and Jasper just... yeah, not what he wanted there. Let's see if he can save his par, as Björn is not that far down the fairway. And he needed to get over on that one a little bit more. So Björn with a chance to protect the lead here in half the hole, at least. And he puts the pressure on Jasper's putter. And that's cashed. That's how quick it can happen out here in match play. Björn up 2. Jasper feeling the heat going into hole 12. Björn pures the gap. He probably wants to be a little bit closer, but that's alright. And that's the mistake, the common mistake. Trying to throw it in, no dice. Björn with a big chance here to really step on the gas. No problem. So up 3. Now we're playing Safari. Let's see, T-pad 1 to the basket of 2. And it looks like without the Mando tree, that makes a lot of sense. So trying to put it up on the hill. Oh no, with the Mando, but he missed it. Oh man, what a goofy hole. This is gonna be, I want to go play this next time I'm out there. Alright, so I guess Björn had to go to some sort of drop zone up there on top of the hill, and well played from there. But with the penalty stroke. So Jasper with his 3rd shot now. He needed that one. So Björn up 3 after pushing this first Safari hole. And conceding the putt, of course. So now T-pad of 2 to the basket of 4. Another Safari. So yeah, you'll want to put your drive down there, but not risk too much. The basket will be down there to the right. Björn probably wanted to push a little bit further to get out from under those trees, but we'll see where he's at. Jasper needs to get moving now, down 3 holes. And I'm not sure that is the way to do it, by going in the water by the T-pad. So it was a good idea, but needed that thing to check up a little bit. So Björn, I think, can play quite conservatively. Up 3 holes and with an OB stroke. Wow, it's now just dumping rain. Jasper probably just wants to go home at this point. Smart play there from Björn, just laying it up. Obviously a must make for Jasper, and does not cash it in. Björn up 4. Alright, so Safari hole number 3. This is a alternate T-pad, obviously, marked by a stick. So let's see what Björn and Jasper can do with this one. Maybe don't lose a disc when you're up 4 holes. He is safe. I didn't know Björn played so many forehands. And I guess Jasper's going roller. You saw the grip he had on that disc. Man, he's like folding it in half almost. He's a power player through and through.
Lekker Björn, maak het spannend.
Björn caught some hanging spinach there. Not happy about that one. Or that one, I'd imagine. OB. So that'll do it for that hole. So only up 3 at this point. We go extended 7. So a long hole 7. We play this one in the National Tour. There's actually a gap on the right side. A sneaky gap. But with the extended T-pad, the big turnover is definitely the preferred play. You can find the water on the right side as well, which is can get in your head. But Björn playing so smooth. Playing nice and safe. Now splashing it right under the basket. So pressure on Jasper here. He's got to make this putt. And Björn will take it down, up 3. Nice sportsmanship as always here in the club. DSA. We see the Volunteer of the Year there in red, Don Heemstra as well, helping out. Thank you to Santu for filming. Thank you to Björn and Jasper for being on the coverage. Thanks again to Disc Golf Park Benelux, and congratulations, Björn. Again, I am Dean Schaub. Check out tpfdiscs.com if you'd like some nice Amsterdam or Dutch themed discs. And here we have the Match Play Wall of Champions. All the past champions up there. And this year we have the regional champions. So we have Tim van de Wiel in Amsterdam. We have Björn Klaassen in Nieuwegein. And who knows who will take down the Zoetermeer Championship. Like and subscribe to find out. Thanks for watching.